Once upon a time in an off-distant land where stories didn't always start with once upon a time. Seriously, what is up with that? Once upon a time, there was a painter. He was a great painter and made a modest living for his wife and himself. All was well except for one thing. The painter didn't want to paint.
Ugh, I'm drudging my way through this lab every day from 9 to 5. It's from canvas, easels, and landscaping. Oh, it's so dull. I wish I could do something that's creative.
But I thought painting was creative. You have to deal with like landscaping and shade and perspective and...
You call that creative? I'll tell you creative. That's creative. Something that's good for the soul. Something that lives. Something that will last for eternity. Something that's...
It's time for work, you know.
Time for work.
The painter shuffled off to the near still life. And with a sigh, began swirling and dabbing the canvas.
I wish I were a shoemaker. I wish I were a shoemaker. I wish I were a shoemaker.
The third time the painter said that magic phrase, an elf appeared. The patron elf of the shoemaker.
OMG! Exclamation point.
So, you want to be like Hermit Cappuccino?
Who are you? And who is Hermit Cappuccino?
No need to introduce myself. I was introduced in the last paragraph. You may remember it if you were listening. Are you listening?
Huh.
So anyways, Herman Cappuccino was the greatest little shoemaker that ever lived. When Napoleon conquered Russia, two shoes looked away, and hair across the Alps, and look at that kid from Iowa or whatever. Click their heels, two shoes that they all had on. That's right, Herman Cappuccino.
Oh, how do I become like Herman Latte?
Cappuccino?
Sure, I'll have one.
Okay, here. Wait, we're supposed to be talking about Herman Cappuccino.
And what about it?
Don't you want to become the awesome sauce shoemaker just like Herman Cappuccino?
Oh yeah, tell me.
Well, it ain't easy being cheesy, man. You gotta study, you gotta suffer on the left bank of Paris, man. You gotta wear a beret and develop poor hygiene habits. And most of all, suffer.
Sounds wonderful!
Later, the painter told his wife about Herman Cappuccino and his plans to study in Paris. She told him it was a foolish idea and that he should just go back to painting.
Anyone can paint. I want to go sit in the cafe, and go to a shoelace exhibition, and make loafers in a garret, and most of all, suffer.
That night, the painter left for Paris.
To Paris.
He entered the famous shoe school, Beau Chausseur. He learned all there was to know about shoemaking. He took the history of the heel in 18th century Brazil. He read all the books on tongue theory and its practice.
Coloring begins with C.
He wrote an essay called
Let's see those little things on the end of the shoelace are called ... Great! If only I can make a shoe that sings of love, of spring, and of ketchup. If only I can make a shoe that has a soul as well as a soul.
Just then, as he stood on Paris's main boulevard, pulling the rest of his hair out, he heard the most beautiful music. No, beautiful music. That's better. He followed this lovely sound. And there, on the feet of some random dude with a goatee. No, goatee. Oh. We're singing shoes.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Now those surely are shoes of the soul. I must have them. Ah! Fit me.
What are you doing?
Well, I was just wondering,
Yeah.
how many licks does it take to get this to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
12 and 3/8.
Oh, thanks. Oh, and I was also wondering,
Yeah?
where did you get those shoes?
I got them in Elvesville.
Elvesville? That was the painter's hometown. He quickly ran home.
Run, 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 run.
Try again.
When he got home to Elvesville, he noticed that everyone in town was wearing those same exquisite shoes.
My God! Why is everyone wearing the same shoes?
He asked a random passerby.
Random passerby!
What?
Where'd you get the shoes?
2311 South Woodlawn. Turn left here, you go about 3 blocks, and then you turn right where I dropped my gum that one time.
Sounds like where I live.
Then go there. Careful.
Ah.
He ran home in a Ferris Bueller fashion. I did. Oh
Yeah,
my
but not
God.
even clean.
Trainer dude? Mr. Trainer dude?
When he opened the door, his house was overflowing with shoes. Inside was none other than his wife, making singing shoes.
Why didn't you tell me you made singing shoes?
You never asked me.
Oh, how stupid of me. I should have asked you.
Yeah, young kid out of VA.
This day just keeps getting worse and worse.
And so from that day on, the painter never forgot to drink a VA. His paintings soon sold like hotcakes and started being hung in art museums all over Europe. But he never became a shoemaker and had to be content with just being rich. Too bad, you lose, dude. Which just goes to prove, not everyone can be Herman Cappuccino. Whatever that means.